Imagine a David and Goliath scenario unfolding in the 21st century. A smaller nation, heavily reliant on its powerful neighbor, suddenly finds itself facing economic and political headwinds. This isn't a biblical story. It's the reality Mexico faced during the turbulent years of the Trump presidency. The U.S., under the unpredictable leadership of Donald Trump, unleashed a wave of aggressive trade policies and anti-immigration rhetoric. The situation seemed dire. Mexico, with its deep economic ties to the U.S., appeared vulnerable. Many predicted a collapse under the pressure. However, what transpired was far from a predictable defeat. Instead, Mexico, under the astute leadership of then-President Enrique Peña Nieto, and later the resolute Claudia Sheinbaum, embarked on a calculated and ultimately successful campaign of strategic maneuvering. This is the story of how Mexico outsmarted Trump's tactics, not through confrontation, but through calculated countermeasures and a steadfast commitment to its national interests. The election of Donald Trump in 2016 sent shockwaves through Mexico. His campaign promises, laced with threats of building a border wall and tearing up trade agreements, became a harsh reality soon after taking office. The cornerstone of the two nations' economic relationship, NAFTA, was thrust into uncertainty, with Trump labeling it the worst trade deal ever made. Tariffs on Mexican goods, particularly in the automotive sector, were threatened, throwing a shadow over a vital part of the Mexican economy. The specter of mass deportations loomed large, stoking fear and uncertainty within Mexican communities in the U.S. and at home. Facing an unprecedented challenge from the Trump administration, Mexico responded with a calculated and strategic counteroffensive. The strategy was threefold, aimed at mitigating immediate threats while laying the groundwork for a resilient future. First, Mexico recognized its economic dependence on the U.S. A shift towards trade diversification was initiated, seeking new partnerships beyond North America. Agreements with Europe and Asia lessened reliance on the U.S. market. Secondly, Mexico focused on bolstering domestic industries. Investments were channeled into key sectors to enhance self-sufficiency. This aimed to create a robust economy, capable of weathering external pressures. Diplomatic relations were strengthened, amplifying Mexico's voice on the international stage. Section 4. Triumphs on the world stage. The USMCA victory. The most significant victory in Mexico's strategic maneuvering came with the USMCA, the successor to NAFTA. Mexico skillfully navigated the complex talks, securing a deal that protected its interests. The USMCA preserved duty-free access to the U.S. market, a crucial win for Mexican businesses. Mexico stood firm against Trump's demands for border wall funding, showcasing its resolute stance. The agreement demonstrated Mexico's ability to secure favorable terms under intense pressure. Section 5. Lessons from the front line, a masterclass in diplomacy. Mexico's experience during the Trump years offers valuable lessons in navigating international relations, especially for nations facing pressure from more powerful actors. The key takeaway is clear. Strategic thinking, adaptability, and an unwavering commitment to national interests are paramount. Mexico's success stemmed from its ability to anticipate challenges, adapt to changing circumstances, and seize opportunities as they arose. By diversifying its economic partnerships, strengthening its domestic market, and leveraging its regional influence, Mexico mitigated risks and bolstered its standing on the world stage.